Hey, what's up guys, Raven here. So, the brand new trailer for the Call of Duty just came out. I haven't watched it at all, so we're gonna watch it together and we're gonna talk about it a bit, because honestly, maybe I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan. I'm not playing Warzone, right? I'm not that, but for the single player stuff, I loved. And, well, in my parents' house, actually, my father is also a huge fan. He has, like, all the Call of Duties. He cherished them. He's like, that's the game. That's a single player campaign for me. So, when they've announced the Cold War, kind of, technically, we knew Cold War was gonna happen. I was like, that might be a really cool thing to actually watch and to actually play. And, well, so let's just jump right into it, right? Let's jump to the, well, trailer, because I'm excited. I'm really excited to see that. So we're gonna watch it and we're gonna talk about it for a bit. And yeah, just let's just go. Let's just start. At the height of the Cold War, KGB defector Bezmenov issues a chilling warning.
Understand what's going on around you. You are in a state of war, and you have precious little time to save yourself.
Okay. Coding Perseus has inflated Western. Ooh. The insurance of a dominance. Okay, like that definitely happened. Like that's definitely true. And whereabouts of Perseus remain unknown. Exactly. So that's true.
It's a slow process which we call active measures. The first stage being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. The next stage is destabilization. What matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems. The next stage is crisis.
Okay.
With a violent change of power, structure, and economy, period of normalization. This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C. who will promise loads of things.
I mean, it's kind of true that it actually did happen that way, and it's kind of repeating itself right now. Okay.
The time bomb is ticking. With every second, the disaster is coming closer and closer. The danger is real.
Wait, that's it? Okay, Raven is working on it. Oh, worldwide revealed August 26th. Okay, so I'm kind of alright. So we can talk about it for a second. So first things first, we got this fella, and his name is, let me find it here, Bezmenov. So yeah, so from what I remember from my history that I had to learn on my own, because our history teachers are not the best teachers in the world. That kind of happened, and that was the plan. But what is kind of the Perseus, right? But what is kind of really funny is that you kind of can see that again, again, the destabilization, all of that stuff. My problem right now is, okay, we got, again, here we've got the Vietnam War, right? Like, we're not going to the Nam, probably. I mean, we've already been to Vietnam with the Call of Duty, so I don't know. Maybe, there's going to be like a flashback to it. But, like, my question is, if it's going to, taking part in that Cold War, right? Like, are we going to go to, well, Berlin, to Checkpoint Charlie, for example? Because this kind of looks like, maybe not, but like, maybe, Berlin, Checkpoint Charlie, and the Cold War, the Berlin Wall out there. That would be, quite interesting. But like, how, this is going to be more of a spy type of deal, when you have to like infiltrate the base, maybe Solid Snake style. Kind of excited, honestly. I don't know what to expect. Are we gonna have like a fast-paced action, or maybe maybe we're gonna get something more stealth? I mean, no, it's not gonna be that stealthy, but definitely we're gonna see Vietnam, right? We're gonna see that. We're gonna see probably a few other things happening, but like Vietnam is gonna be like the big one, right? Like it's that era kind of. Then I do think we're gonna see some infiltration missions on like in Russia. That's what I'm guessing. Like maybe Kasatka. like kind of, you know, getting into, well, Soldier of Fortune type of vibe, because like the Kasatka, you know, and those things were there. No, Kasakas are the choppers. Gosh darn it, what was the name of it? What is the name of the place? Never mind. So maybe that, I don't know, because like usually when you see, you know, Call of Duty, precise, you know, okay, like World War II, we're gonna just hit ourselves, you know, in the World War II, great. World War One, okay, we know, you know, here, kind of, you know, interested, especially that they're going for like the actual events, so probably like classified missions that kind of happened, closer to like black operations. So I think it might be close to like a Black Ops, like classified operations. Maybe Afghanistan, actually. Well, yeah, like, you know, Afghanistan was actually during, was it during Cold War when Russia was in Afghanistan? I would have, like, I don't like, I'm trying to recall myself, you know. I was like, well, that was kind of at that time, right, when, you know, when it was there, or maybe it was after. No, it was probably after Cold War, I believe. No, it was wait, you know what, wait, let's just go here, let's just Google Cold War, because like I genuinely want to know Cold War times, or like timeline. Oh, there we go. So okay, so it was from 47 to 1991, so definitely we can go Afghanistan. I can guarantee we can go Afghanistan with Russia, right, because that was the time. We can go Korea, right? East Germany, as I said, we can go there. Cuban Missile Crisis, of course, really forgot about that. So those are like the places we can go. Let's say about espionage, right? The Chinese Civil War. So I'm just looking here where we can go, right? So I don't think we'll go in space. We might do it, right? Because like if they're going historical, right? So I think we can go. Wait. So my wild guesses, definitely Berlin. There has to be Berlin, right? Checkpoint Charlie, you know, just building that, it has to be there. Korean War and Chinese Civil War, we might go there, right? Warsaw, I love my country, but definitely not. Military build-up, don't think so. Space race, so like space race, we might see something in that, but not really. Vietnam, I think Vietnam is going to be huge. And we're gonna have like 2 to 3 missions. Like now, just looking at the timeline, Polish. Oh, dude, like there's a lot of about my country here. But like Solidarity movement helped abolish the Berlin Wall, and you know, and the Soviets in my country. I know that, but I don't really think so. I do also think that we might go Afghanistan, because during those times, actually, Soviet and Russia were in Afghanistan, right? Like they were there. So I think we might see those like 4 really good pieces, or maybe invasion of Czechoslovakia. So I think we might see like something here in Czechoslovakia, and maybe some like Black Ops missions. I genuinely think that way. I might be wrong though, but I think like if you hear, especially after reading that, right? Cold War might be those places. I would love to see, you know, some Black Ops, and so like, because you know, remember like in the Call of Duty 1 or 2, like especially the Medal of Honors, like early on, you know, 1 or 2, you had those like, you know, show me the Papieren, right, you know, and you like show the papers, right, you know, the documents that, you know, you're like disguised as a German, you know, or like a Soviet soldier, like whatever, you know, like here, and you moved on. I would love to go back to those missions, like a little bit of stealth, you know, espionage there, and just, you know, like getting into, I don't know, like a warhead facility, right, when you are disguised as a worker, or like, you know, as a engineer there, and you go, you know, you show the papers, like papers. Why I say papers, I don't know. Papers, and you know, like that's me. Like no, I only know zdravstvuyte as like thank you. You see, like that's exactly that. Like Polish people don't really know Russian. So like that way, like you show the papers, right? Where they just like I don't have anything else. So like, you know, you show your papers, like, you know, bam, and you move on. You know, you infiltrate, you plant a bomb. You know, then the bomb goes off, and you have to like find your way out, or you know, you can do it stealthily. There's just so many opportunities. Actually, like I'm getting hyped for that. Like the more I think about it, the more I'm getting hyped. But again, they've already done the Vietnam War in the Call of Duty 5, right? Which was World at War. I don't think we might go back there, but again, like Czechoslovakia, definitely. Afghanistan, I would love to see that. You know, there's just so many options. So what do you think, guys? What do you think we're gonna see in the new Call of Duty? August 26th, that's the reveal. We're gonna watch it a few days later because of me being on holiday, but I'm really excited to see that. Let me know in the comment section down there below, what do you think about the whole thing? I'm really curious. Do you think I'm gonna be right about what's gonna happen, or maybe maybe it's gonna be completely something different, and we're gonna have the war on American soil. So let me know. Cuban Missile Crisis, right? That's also the cool thing. I always wanted to play it during that time. So let me know in the comments section down there below. Really curious about your opinion. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, take care.